Yo, what's up people, it's your boy P, also known as CaptainP67 from Twitch. We're back at it with another God build video for you today. And just to kind of backtrack what we've been doing, we've done the Lance God build video, we've done the Sword and Shield God build video, we have done the Charge Blade, we have done the Longsword. I actually done a Charge Blade video a few hours ago, but I'm putting that work in, so respect what I did. We're back at it again with a Heavy Bowgun God build video for today. So each individual setup is for each specific weapon. So we'll be going through all the blast weapons first originally, but when it comes to the heavy bowguns, there are several out there. There are light bowguns out there as well. But I will cover a God build video for each individual weapon. So each individual weapon might come with piercing, which this one does. So I'm going to focus on piercing, obviously, to make it that true maximum power. Other ones will have quick shot, rapid fire, so I'll focus on each one accordingly. I do want to test all my builds out as well to make sure they're on point. So this one I used it on Safi Jiiva. Broke many parts again. A lot of DPS, a lot of damage, very evasive, very good to use, good all-rounder. I just finished seething basil geese, trying out different options and mods, and it is just one. I didn't have to go back to camp and reload at any point, just use what I had. Didn't need to create any more ammo, and it's pretty much effective, and everything kind of gets covered, and I'll go through the weapon with you as well. If there's anything you want covered, let me know, but make sure you just understand what I do and how I do it, and if you got any comments, or if you want to run any missions, I host open lobbies every day on Twitch, and that's Twitch CaptainP67. So without further ado, let's get into the build real quick. So when you mod it, the way I've modded it, what you're going to be getting is critical eye level 7, guard 5, critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3, piercing shots 2, evade window 2, heat guard 1, free element ammo up 1, peak performance 1, artillery 1, free mill and guard up. So I'll go over the build for you real quickly, and we'll get to the training area as well. And I'll show you what's actually been used in the actual set itself. And let's just remove this real quick. So as you can see, I got Nagakuga Essence in this build as well. I got a reload assist in there as well. Affinity increase 5, attack increase 5, and pierce capacity 3. So it's very optimal for what it needs to do. It is a pierce kind of weapon. So let's get rid of this. Power, power, power. And this. There you go. Boom shakalaka. So we got over here the Safi snipe cannon. That's what we're using at the moment. I've added 2 shields on there, 2 reload assists, a long barrel. I did actually originally try 1 shield and it wasn't that good. It took a lot of damage in Guidelands, took a lot of damage in general when I ran it. I just retested it again today for a few hours or whatnot. And with 2 shields it makes a big difference. Hardly lose any health. Reload assist 2 is great on there, the long barrel for the extra piercing damage. And I've added a tenderizer jewel in there. It comes with a 4 gem slot, the weapon on base to start off with. The Nagakuga's essence, I've added the Nagakuga helmet beta, which comes with peak performance and piercing shots built in. You get a 4 gem slot and a 1 gem slot. So I've added critical boost 2 in there. I've gone for artillery jewel 1 in there. I've added the Nagakuga male beta, which will give me evade window 2, 4 gem slot in there. So that'll give the Nagakuga essence, including what's in the build. Well, I've added the awaken ability. I've added the Kaiser Van Brace's beta, which will give me weakness exploit and heat guard, a 4 gem slot and a 3 gem slot. So I've added tenderizer in there. I've added a release jewel in there as well for the extra shots, extra ammo. And I've used the Odagran Core beta, which will give me critical eye 2, a 4 gem slot, a 2 gem slot. I've used the satiated expert jewel 4, critical jewel 2, and I've gone for the Gruger Grease beta, which gives us, or Gruger Grease alpha actually, not the beta, just to make sure so you clear what's been used in there. And the reason for that is you get critical eye 2 and piercing shots included. So it's got 3 gem slot, a 3 gem slot. I've added a shield jewel in there for that guard up, allowing me to block against any attacks incoming that are usually unguardable against, which definitely makes a big difference. Stops you from getting carted. Safi Jiiva mission, again, can get carted a lot. Any sort of like blasts or projectile attacks, you can block anything pretty much, and regular base attacks that can't normally be blocked with that, so it's definitely essential. And the crit jewel 2, which will give you that crit boost again. I've added Iron Siren Shard 5, so you can get that guard up maximum all in one charm rather than using bits and pieces just to mess your build up. And then again, ignore what's on the mantles. You can change this accordingly in and out. I've added some extra KOs in there, some slugger 1 and 2, so we should have extra slugger 2 and attack. But again, I never use this as base because your mantles are situational. You don't always have them on, you only have them for a short period of time. So there's no point in trying to say you got a god build if you're only doing it for a certain amount of time and then you go back to normal build. So you can add these will give additional power when you use the mantles, but you don't always have the mantles on. So I don't like to include those in the god builds. But without further ado, I'll just talk you through what you get in there for the veterans and for the kind of new school players as well. So if you're looking for a build like this, Crit Eye will give you that maximum affinity, which will give you 40% affinity. Guard 5 will massively decrease the impact of attacks, reduces stamina depletion by 50%, allowing you to move more freely, dodge around, move around, especially with a heavy bowgun. You always want to be kind of moving out of bad situations and get yourself in optimal situations to get that maximum damage. So critical boost will increase damage dealt by critical hits to 40%. Weakness exploit, attacks that hit weak spots will have 30% increased affinity with an extra 20% on wounded parts. Piercing shots 2 greatly increases the power of piercing ammo and dragon piercer. So that's kind of a common sense thing to add. We need that. It's a piercing build, it's a piercing gun, so why not optimize what we've got. Evade window 2 comes as a bonus, obviously. Slightly increases invulnerability window. So obviously if you're getting attacked, you want to roll it away. This will give you a slightly better chance. I do find it way better. It's definitely good to have, especially the heavy bowgun. A bit like the lance, you all get stuck in a certain place, you want to move around a lot. This will definitely help you a lot when you have your weapon sheath. Heat guard is kind of like a bonus, which is added in the set. So again, if you're fighting monsters that have like a lot of fire, Safi, Jiiva, same thing, Lunastra, Tiastra, those kind of monsters, you know, this will definitely help you out a lot in the long run. And free element ammo up, obviously draws out 33% of hidden element and expends ammo clip size for some ammo. Again, it's on there, it's added as a bonus. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But this included with the Narugakuga essence, I actually had 5 sticky shots with no ammo spared. So I shot, instead of having 2 in the clip, I shot 5 in a row. So it's a lot of damage, and that plus the Narugakuga essence I definitely think works great. Peak performance obviously increases attack when your health is full, that's an added bonus. So obviously that extra additional damage. We added this extra artillery in there. Obviously you want to do as much damage as you can. It's not the best for sticky ammo, but we've added it in there because you got some sort of sticky ammo, sticky 2, sticky 3. And again earlier when I ran it, 5 sticky shots for 1 clip is definitely an amazing thing, and the fact that we got that extra 10% on each one was amazing as well. And obviously that Wyvern's fire cooldown, just one alone, 15% is definitely a great reduction. If it's quicker, it's quicker, and it makes a big difference. Free meal, I think this is one thing I never used to use, but it definitely comes in handy a lot. I do use it a lot more now. It's so much of a lifesaver. I mean, you can keep using your meals over and over again and not lose anything. I ran Seething Basil Geese just as a little bit of a test run. I maxed 2 max potions. I went for a cart twice just to see how good it would last. I still ended up with 2 max potions after 2 carts, and I used a max potion every time I regened. I used the adamant seed, a might seed. I used the adamant seed for 2 of the carts, and I used a might seed. And then obviously with the max potion, I didn't use any till the last cart, and then it was the last run, which is the 3rd life I wanted to test it on, and I didn't use any max potion. This is definitely a plus for a lot of new players, and it will help you out in the long run. And obviously guard up. Again, allows you to guard against ordinary unblockable attacks. Definitely a beast to use. Now, again, I've used reload 2, shield 2, and long barrel. Special ammo is Wyvern Snipe, and I'll head over to the trainer here. I'll just show you what some of the damage types and numbers you can see with the ammos you get. But one thing I love about this is it just has all types of ammo. I think it's just a great heavy bowgun. I think it's a lot of fun. You can keep blocking. You can keep blocking and keep that DPS on the monster. But then at the same time, you can have fun with different ammo types you got. And you can mix and match them. And it has cluster. Cluster I think is a very fun thing to use. It does a lot of damage. It's just a great all-round crowd control kind of weapon in general for any situation. So we'll go over... It even has spread shot in there as well, which isn't the best type of spread shot for this type of gun. But for example, if you just got normal ammo, which you get unlimited of, it's quite rapid. 31, 31, 31. And as you can see, the crits are coming up straight away because I've added that critical eye in there. Some people don't like to critical eye, but I like to have critical eye. I like to go for maximum crits every time, that extra damage, especially with weakness exploit and crit boost as well. And then we got your PS3 ammo, 27, 27, 27. And you see the true razor sharp kicking in as well every time. Helps you out so much. You save so much ammo, and you hardly use any ammo as well, so it's absolutely insane. So again, 327s, and you can see rapid succession, 60 plus damage just per 1 pierce, and it's absolutely insane. That hit exactly on top. So if I hit it right in front of the target, you'll see the damage numbers again. You're talking about 70s, and you have a couple of these, and again, true spare shot included. It's just absolutely insane. Again, you could use a sticky. It says you have 2. So we got 2 in the clip that time. It's not that slow. But, I mean, look at the spare ones we got now. But I had up to 5 earlier. There are the faster sticky ammo guns obviously out there, but I mean, a weapon that has it all, I think this is one of them. And you get your sticky 3 as well. And you get your slicing ammo. Another one I kind of think is amazing. It's only 1 shot of slicing ammo, but I mean, look at the numbers every time. And then dragon ammo included as well. Again, I used dragon ammo early and I got 5 dragon ammos in one clip because that's spare shot. It's got recovery ammo, demon ammo, armor ammo, normal ammo too. I think normal ammo too is pretty good, godlike, because 63 damage on 1 shot and you get 4 in a clip every time. It's just normal ammo. It's nothing, no special ammo. But look how much we get in the clip. When we don't crit 45, still a lot of base damage. When we do, it's like 63. Spread ammo's not that great, but again, it's there. And you get, it's spread ammo 1. Get a bit of recoil, a bit of bump back. But if you're running low on ammo of all the others, any of the other sorts, you've got different ammos to use. So again, you only get 2 in here, but again, we could add a spread ammo to increase the clip on awakening. But 22s, a lot of 22s, pretty decent. We've got poison damage, obviously. We've got paralysis, amazing. And one thing I do like, I use this on seething basil geese. You can kind of just stay and just pop a couple of shots. I ended up getting 3 of these in a row without using any ammo. Seems like a little bit of a long thing to reload, but in the middle of the seething basil geese or certain fights, it's actually not. There's 1. And if you damage the monster or flinch him, get him with the 2nd shot. I'm not using any ammo again. Paralysis 2 evens included. And again the poison etc as well. Normal, we've gone with the normal 31, 31, 31, and back to pierce again. So as you can see, it's absolutely insane. It's definitely a very strong viable weapon. Obviously with the offense it's great because it covers all angles. You see the damage numbers from there. It covers out all types of elements for you that you need. Well, say elements, more like actual situational kind of ammo you need. So it does like your stickies, your pierce, your normal, slicing, dragon, armor, demon, normal 1s and 2s, absolutely great. But that is the build there for you. So I will be covering all heavy bow guns, I will be covering all light bow guns, but all the Dracolite needed to mod them up will take a while obviously, but I've been releasing a video every single day, and this is actually my 2nd God build video today as well. So make sure you support my content, make sure you support what I do. The sub and donation links will be on my Twitch profile accordingly. So go in the description, you'll see my Twitch on there, my Twitch channel, which is CaptainP67. Just drop it a quick follow. You'll see when I'm live. I do open sieges every day. I host open lobbies for anyone to join. So if you need to farm anything, I can help you farm, whether you're rank 0 coming up or you're rank 500. It doesn't matter what rank you are. I can run stuff with you. I can speed run stuff as well. I'm building a community, and obviously I've started getting more views in my Monster Hunter streams. I do stream Warframe, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Star Ocean Adventure, different games as well. But at the moment, I'm just building the community, and what I'm doing at the moment, we're getting a lot of love. So I do appreciate all the support that I'm getting for everybody. And if you need anything, let me know. But make sure you support my content and what I do, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.